Hello, this is Taureor with my co-hosts Lord, Malvern and Arthenix, and we are playing multiplayer EU4. This is the second episode. I'm playing as Tuscany and my co-hosts are playing as Scotland and Brandenburg. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, this is Arthenex. I'm playing as Scotland. I started off with a quick no CB war against East Frisia and annexed them. I have a plan. I haven't revealed it yet, but some of you probably am already guessing what I'm planning.
Greetings, everyone. I am Lord Malvern, and I'm currently getting my ass kicked by a triumvirate of Hungary, the Livonian Order, and the Teutonic Order. I'm trying to get Bohemia to join in. They're currently in debt, but I think they'll come around pretty soon. It's just right now they have -4 reasons for joining in. So.
Alright, so should we unpause?
All right, I'm unpausing. Okay, unpaused. Here we go.
Yes, the Pope is getting kicked.
You guys are both in wars. I'm going to be at peace for at least, let's see, it's 1447, 2.5 more years. So hopefully only one more episode.
I'm chasing the Papal army around Italy. They still have one province in France, but my plan is to vassalize them, not conquer them, because you get very negative modifiers for conquering Rome. So I think I might just let the war score increase while I occupy those two provinces. And maybe that will be enough.
Alright, well, now Bohemia won't join because war score is less than 25%.
Oh. You might be in trouble. What's the force balance?
Alright. I currently have question marks for the Teutonic Order, Hungary, Livonian Order, and Mecklenburg. We have about 1,500 men at the moment on my side. Yeah, and I'm the one that has all the troops. So.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Maybe you can surrender by giving someone else's province. For instance, give Plotsk to the Teutonic Order if you want to get out of the war.
That would not be a bad idea. Let's see if they would actually
see if they'll do it.
Go along with that. Yeah.
It's still pretty early in the war, so they probably won't, but...
Yeah. Yeah, they are...
What do they ask for if you hit suggest offer?
It's currently... They're not willing to accept any offers right now.
Oh.
If you can hold out long enough, maybe you'll get away with the concession.
Yeah, hopefully.
You said that the war score was less than -25%. That's why Bohemia won't join?
Yeah, it's currently at -36%.
Ouch.
Yeah.
We might be in...
I didn't realize Poland was so weak at the start of the game.
I mean, they are quite strong because they have Mazovia and Moldavia, but they can't hold its own against the Teutonic Order and Hungary both. Because usually they get the personal union with Lithuania, but this time they don't have it. Lithuania is the major military force. They have like 30,000 troops or more.
Well, in any case, at least I'm weakening Poland.
Yeah, this was all planned to get Poland unable to get a personal union with Lithuania and to kick their ass quickly. Because, you know, if Poland gets an heir in the meantime, they won't be able to form the union.
Right. Let's see if they actually do have an heir yet. Nope, they don't have an heir yet.
That's right, they start on that interregnum thing.
Yeah.
Is that new in as of Art of War? Because I don't think I remember seeing that.
No. It was there before, and Res Publica introduced the elective monarchy, which is actually quite a nifty government type because you can get personal unions quite easily with that one. And actually, I don't know if you knew that, but before the time of the game start, Poland had a personal union with Hungary, but the king was killed, and that's why they are in interregnum.
I did not know that. Most of my European history I've learned from Europa Universalis, believe it or not. Mainly from Europa Universalis II, because that was the one that had all the historical events. But
Yeah, they were quite funny sometimes. For instance, as Poland, I had all of Bohemia sieged, and then it all flipped to Austria, just momentarily. The best, but EU4 is great because there is no winning easy strategy. In EU4, it was vassalize everyone. In EU3, it was personal unions all the way, and here it's not that easy.
yeah, I was not as definitely not. I didn't actually like EU3 that much. I loved EU2. I just couldn't get into EU3 for whatever reason. My least favorite game of the series. But I love EU4. It's been much better.
I will interrupt you for a little bit. My awesome leader just died. A bit unfortunate.
Oh.
Well, you had him for 3 years. That's still quite a few more monarch points than I have. I still don't have an heir, which is troubling.
Well, I am a republic, but I will be probably switching to a kingdom later.
I still have just a Scottish noble succeeds to the throne, though. But it is a little bit disconcerting not to have an heir.
Let's see if I can vassalize the Pope. Not yet. Oh, one fun fact, you get negative diplomatic reputation for vassalizing the papal state, but I think I have to do it anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention before we ended the last episode, I sent a diplomatic insult to the Pope. Because that's one of the things that helps determine whether or not the Reformation occurs is if you have in your countries if you have negative
Opinion?
negative opinion with the papal state.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Actually, I am thinking about getting in a reformed religion. I'm still not sure about that. If I succeed with vassalizing the Pope, that's my tiny little plan, I will get a lot more papal influence because it is influenced by relations with the Pope. And I will keep him at plus 200 if he's my vassal.
Sure. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Okay, should I ally France? Should I ally France? What do you guys do in the papal game? Do you go for control of the papacy, or do you just spend the points on stability?
I don't have a good answer. I haven't played in too many Catholic countries since that new papal mechanics are introduced. In my other Let's Play series, I have been buying up papal influence, but I kind of just started with that, so I'm not sure how it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in my current Denmark campaign, I've been trying to get a hold of the papal controller's seat, and it is pretty difficult for me, even though I have like 7 cardinals, and basically what happens is I forget to add influence to it, and well, when of course, as soon as I forget about it, the Pope dies, and somebody else gets the control.
Oh.
Currently I have a petition for redress in East Frisia, so I'm frantically moving my army back there before it, hopefully before the event auto-fires.
What's the other option for that?
Lose 25 prestige.
Oh, do you need prestige at the moment?
I hate losing prestige. Maybe it's a personal quirk of mine, but I want to be at maximum prestige as soon as possible. All right, I've had 2 months of morale recovery. I should be able to beat these guys now.
Mm-hmm. I usually don't care about prestige too much unless I'm running a personal union.
I don't know. I really like prestige. It's more trade power. It's
Yeah,
more
that's
army
important.
morale. It's just really good. All right, we beat the rebels.
Oh. I am kind of locked in Italy because neither Ferrara nor Modena will give me military access, and my ships are blockaded by the Pope. So I am Italy
Who's the?
locked.
Oh, well, is the Pope allied with somebody you can't get to or something?
Pope has one province in France, so I'm just
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
waiting for my war score to go up because I'm controlling the war goal. That might be enough because I intend to vassalize the Pope and take Romania from him. I will get a lot of aggressive expansion though, but this limits my conquest in Italy in the foreseeable future. How are you doing, Lord Malvern, with your war?
Well, let's see here. It looks like Hungary and Mecklenburg and the Teutonic Order are all carpet sieging Poland. I have been forced to retreat to let's see here, Podole in the southeast
Mm-hmm.
corner of Poland because they came and attacked me in Brunswick. So so it's not going too good.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Do you think you can pull out?
I've been trying to offer them peace, but they just they're just not willing to accept terms yet. It's a negative 66 war score at the moment, and
I understand.
yeah, so I'm wondering if they are not going to be willing for a while here. They're probably going to want to take a bunch of my land.
Try to give them Poland's land, if you can.
Yeah, yeah, that's the plan. I'm hoping I can. Right now, Hungary is sieging a bunch of Poland's land, and let's see here. Yeah, the only. Okay, they just Teutonic Order just got a bunch of Poland's land here. Hungary gifted it to them, or transferred the siege to them. So with any luck here, hopefully I can actually sate the Teutonic Order with some of this land here. Just feed the bear and run away.
I see.
Or drop the food and run away.
Okay, so I'm currently just sitting there waiting for my war score to go up because of the war goal. But I'm wondering, should I align with France or Austria? I have the possibility to do either of them. Any thoughts on that?
Well, you kind of, it's interesting. You kind of have to pick one. They always wind up rivaling with each other. In Italy, I would tend to favor Austria usually, just because. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of depends. Are you planning on going after Austria? If you are, then you want to rival France. Otherwise, Austria tends to be more helpful because, as the emperor, they automatically have military access through the whole empire when they're at war, so they can always get to you. France sometimes can't.
What I'm thinking is that my main enemies will be in northern Italy, at least for the foreseeable future, so either one is alright.
Yeah, I mean, either one is fine. France is definitely going to attack Savoy at some point, so that's if you're planning on you can sometimes jump on board with that, or it's easy to get them into a war with Savoy if you're planning on going after them.
Yeah, I guess so.
6 more months, and then this is finally going to be done.
Okay, the Pope still doesn't want to become my vassal. It's a pity because I was actually planning, if I could get military access, I was actually planning on attacking Ragusa. Because I already have a claim from Ancona. But now I can't leave Italy. But that's minor trouble compared to what Lord Malvern is facing, so...
Yeah, well, I'm right now I'm sieging down Hungary's provinces, since they seem to have completely abandoned their territory, and they don't seem to be heading this direction. So, maybe I can I can turn this around a little bit and at least get Hungary out of the war.
Is
I
Bruns
can get Hungary.
is Brunswick your ally? Sorry. Okay. Is Brunswick your ally?
Brunswick is my ally. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And so if I can get Hungary out of the war, they're the ones that have all the all the troops really in this on the enemy side. So if I can get them out, I might stand a chance actually, potentially, maybe.
Potentially, maybe, hopefully, maybe not. Well, Teutonic Order has all of there must be the war leader, right? Because Hungary's given them all of the siege provinces.
Yeah.
So they will keep the war score anyway. They're still
Keep the war score, but you might be able to get the provinces back afterwards.
They're still unwilling to accept anything?
Yeah, just give me a second. They actually found me. Ah, there we go. Okay. We're retreat further into Hungarian territory. I'm sure that won't come to bite me. All right. Yeah, they're still not willing to take any demands yet. So they want like negative 100 war score with me. They want to break me.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a very eventful episode on my side of the globe because I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I'm waiting one more month. Or no, 28th of June. Yeah, one and a half more months. I can finally be done with this. Waiting.
Oh, I forgot I actually allied Milan.
Can you call them in?
No, I don't really... I can't because they like the Pope and they have a defensive attitude towards us.
Oh.
All right. Well, there go all my
Oh,
men.
damn. Pope just allied Switzerland, but I have 90% war score, so they probably won't accept a call to arms.
Okay. So here's what the Teutonic Order wants from me. They want me to give them war reparations. They want me to give.
Do you want to pause it while we
Yeah, let's pause.
Yeah, pause. Okay, so they want me to give them war reparations, which is fine. They want me to cede Polish territory to them. Plock and let's see here. It starts with an L.
I can read it for you if you want to.
Yeah.
Płock and Łęczyca? Are these the two ones?
Yeah. They want me to annul my treaties with Poland and Bohemia, and they want me to pay them 7 ducats.
Wow, that's a steal. You should totally accept that.
Yeah.
You're
So
still in the game.
so the question is, are you able to get any new allies? Can you ally Denmark or Austria later?
Let's see here. I could probably ally Austria. I think we're still friendly.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'll take this deal since I tried to give them more land in exchange for me keeping my alliance with more of Poland's territory in exchange for me keeping Bohemia, but
You don't have to care about Poland anymore because they have a king and an heir now, so they won't be able to get their personal union anymore, so they are much weaker.
Ah,
All right.
fantastic.
Let's
All
unpause.
right. I'll send out the offer then.
All right, I'm gonna unpause.
All right. Now to begin the long road to recovery here.
I was thinking about how valuable is Denmark is, but unfortunately they are currently fighting Sweden, so Sweden is trying to get independence. So they're not that good anymore. Oh, Arthenex, you have married Austria.
I have. Can you guess what I'm doing yet?
I was thinking about you trying to get into the Holy Roman Empire.
Bingo.
Oh, because East Frisia wasn't a member of the Empire, right?
East Frisia is not a member of the Empire. Yes, and
Aren't you too big to enter the Empire? Don't you have too much base tax?
oh, hang on. I need one more relation with Austria. No, Scotland starts with 22 base tax. The maximum you can be and still enter the Holy Roman Empire is 25. East Frisia is only 2. So
Okay.
you can just do it.
Wait, I'm having 2 pop-ups at the same time. I'll pause for a while. Okay, one and the other. Alright. I actually circumvented this limit and joined Holy Roman Empire as Poland by selling provinces to Lithuania when they were under me in the personal union, so that works as well.
Okay. All right. I am now in the Holy Roman Empire.
Hello, welcome. Now we are all in the Empire.
We're all in the Empire. Minus hello, Imperial Integrity. Are we good? The timer went off about a minute ago. So
Okay. I'm
I
good.
think we're fine.
So, I started, so I'll finish it. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and check out all the other co-hosts. We will all put links in the video description below. And I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.